Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. So sorry for the delay. Technology and makeup. I'm so excited to have you here for how to get an enchanting glow with our Disney 100 and Charlotte Tilbury collaboration. I see a lot of you are already super excited for what's in store. So, without further ado, we're going to just jump right in. My name is Rashina Green, and I'm the digital events manager for Charlotte Tilbury in North America. I'm super excited to be here. I've been with the brand for almost 6 years, and I've had the chance to work alongside Charlotte. So I'm super excited to share all the tips and tricks that she has taught me with all of you. I'm also a super huge Disney fanatic, so I'm really excited to be sharing with you our brand new Disney collaboration collection. So I'm gonna jump right in. I have my lovely partner LL. She's in the chat as Team Tilbury. She's going to be putting links to the products that we're talking about. So this class is all for you. Feel free to click those links. It'll take you to charlottetilbury.com and you can purchase these products right now. As we know, Disney is huge, so they tend to sell out. Make sure you get your hands on them before it's too late. So first up is Charlotte's brand new Disney collaboration Magic Cream. First of all, how cute is this amazing packaging? We've got the lovely Tinkerbell here, the Disney 100. I love that it's the 100th anniversary of Disney as a company because this year is also Charlotte's 10th year as a company. So I'm just opening up the Magic Cream. It's very much like kind of a really cute gift. Like I'm just unraveling this, undressing the box. And inside is our Disney 100 Magic Cream that has this beautiful sort of embossed Tinkerbell that you can see up here in this top corner. We love her. And if you've ever shopped with Charlotte Tilbury and you used Magic Cream, you will absolutely love her. Go ahead and let me know in the chat. I can't really see the chat right now, but our tech will fix that. I'm just going to put a little bit of Magic Cream here. Perfect. I want to see in the chat who loves Magic Cream, who's had a chance to try her on, and who loves her. All right, I'm just applying a little bit of this Magic Cream all over. Amazing. Oh, you guys I'm freezing up a little bit. Yeah, service is a little bad, but we're going to go in and out. Don't worry. Hang tight. It'll clear up. Oh, yeah, the red cap one was super cute. All right, so now that I have the Magic Cream on, this is going to hydrate my skin. This is going to prep my skin for makeup. It has hyaluronic acid, so it's super hydrating. I love the aloe vera because it calms my redness. Perfect. Amazing. So now that I'm super hydrated, I could jump right into makeup. And since this class is really all about that gorgeous glowing skin, I'm going to use a product that tends to be sold out all the time, but we have her back in stock, and that's our Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I just got back from vacation. I literally just came back from Hawaii. So I'm super tan. I feel like I've sort of jumped 2 or 3 shades. So I'm using the shade number 5 in our Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I love this because you can wear it a few different ways. You can wear this under your makeup. You can wear this over your makeup. You can wear it by itself or mixed in with your foundation. So since I'm a little bronzy right now, I'm using shade 5 to really just kind of amp up my tan here before I put on my foundation. So what's nice about it is when I first put it on, it looks like it's too dark for me, right? But as I blend, you'll see that it just kind of disappears and evens out my skin tone, evens out the redness, and just gives me this gorgeous glossy glow, not glittery. So that's what I love about this product is it doesn't leave any sort of glittery shine. It's literally like glass skin. So I know for me, I don't love glittery flecks on my face typically. I like it just to look super hydrated, like I drank enough water because we could always use a little bit more hydration. And then there we go. So I've got this gorgeous glowing skin, and this is again the shade 5. Now I want a little bit of coverage, so I'm going to go in with our beautiful skin foundation. And I wear typically a 7 warm. I'm probably too tan for this color now, but that's why I use that Hollywood Flawless Filter shade in a little bit of a darker tone just to kind of make my foundation still work. So I'm going to focus this really in the center of my face where I need a little bit more coverage. Again, I just came back from just a very nice tropical vacation, so I don't really need too much coverage because I kind of like my tan. I kind of like my freckles that I've got going on. And so I really want my skin to look as natural as possible, but perfected. So I'm just going through the center sort of T-zone of my face with a little bit of this foundation. And then I'm just going to blend outwards, but I don't need to give myself too much coverage on the cheek area or the forehead area. So just kind of the center mass, I guess you'd say, of the face. Blend a little bit down the chin. I do need a little more coverage around my mouth area because I get hyperpigmentation. But I am just going to blend, blend, blend so there's no lines of demarcation. And then any other additional coverage that I need, I could go in with my concealer, which I will go in with right now. So again, I've used the Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I've also used the Beautiful Skin Foundation. So up next, we are going to go in with the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. And I love this. It's a medium coverage. Comes with a little wand. I use the shade 8. And because I'm tan, I really could have used a little bit of a darker one because she's looking kind of light right now. I'm going to put a little bit around my mouth because I've got a little discoloration. And then you can really blend this with your fingers. You can use a sponge. You can use a brush. I like to use the warmth of my hand. I find that it really melts into the skin nicely, so it prevents any creasing or settling into any fine lines or pores. You could also use this as a base for eyeshadow if you want to. I just love that our eyeshadows have a built-in primer, so I don't really use it on my eyelids. But if you have discoloration on your eyelids, hyperpigmentation, redness, you could see veins or anything, you can absolutely apply this to your lids as well. I already have my brows done, so after this, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a contour. And since this class is really about our collaboration with Disney100, I'm going to be using a ton of wands because what says Disney more than Tinkerbell and her magic wand? So we've got these really cute wands that we'll be talking about in just a little bit in the class. If you're in the chat and you're chatting with me, apologies if I can't see you, no problem. LL is here. She's going to answer a lot of your questions. Thank you for joining. Again, click those links that LL is putting in the chat under Team Tilbury. It'll take you to all of these products that I'm going over. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, my concealer on, like I mentioned, I'm going to go in with our wands. So this is our Hollywood Contour wand. I'm using the shade Fair Medium. So I love these if you want sort of just a, like a natural contour without looking too orange on the skin. You just kind of want something really easily blendable. I'm going to show you, no one ever believes, people think that this is a little bit of a task, that this is hard to blend, hard to use. That is a common misconception. This is such an easy product to use. I'm using our Hollywood complexion brush. Nope, just kidding, our Magic complexion brush. And I'm just going to stipple right along the cheekbones just to kind of give me a bronzy contour. I like to call it a brontour. So again, I've been laying out at the beach for 7 days and I just want a little bit of color. So I'm stippling it along my cheekbones and then I'm just blending it along my forehead and along the jaw like so. Oops, if I'm frozen, again, sorry, don't worry. We'll kick back in just a moment here. Service is pretty spotty in these parts of town. So as you can see, super easy to blend, super easy to apply, and it's just giving me that all-around warmth. Even though I did have a tan, doesn't hurt to have a little bit more color. Okay, so now that I have that, there is a difference between looking kind of glowing and a little sweaty. And I don't want to look sweaty, which I kind of look right now. So I'm going to just take down a little bit of this shine using Charlotte's award-winning powder. This is our Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. And I use the shade number 2 medium. And I'm using our Powder and Sculpt brush that I'm just going to pick up. And I'm going to tap this in the T-zone, my hot spots where I get a little bit extra shiny. So as you can see, that brought down the shine, but it still leaves a soft glow. I'm just tapping it in here. And there we are. So I get a little bit shiny in the forehead too. Just kind of give it a little whisk of powder through the center. And then we'll be good to go for the next step. So we'll get to the cheeks at the end. So I want to jump right into eyes right now. And so with this collection, it just comes with our beautiful magic cream. It comes with the wands. You get a really, we have a really gorgeous Disney bag that came out. What's happening here? And so for the eyes, I was just like, okay, if I was a Disney princess and I shopped at Charlotte Tilbury, what eyeshadow would I love? And so I have picked Exaggerize, which is our Bigger Brighter Eyes palette. And I just love this. It's from our Victoria's Secret fashion show, or the very last one. This was the palette that Charlotte used. I love that it's kind of like a really pretty everyday palette. This is what we use on a lot of brides. It's quite universal. I'm applying shade number 1 here with our blending brush, and this has a built-in eyeshadow primer in it. So like I said, if you want to wear concealer as a primer, you can. If you want to just go in with the shadow, you can also do that because it'll help keep your colors on. Again, with the blender brush, I'm going to dip it right into the enhanced shade. So the way we're working it is we're starting here and we're going clockwise. So Charlotte likes to call this her day look, her desk look, and her disco look. So the instructions are written on the back if you ever forget. Prime, enhance, smoke, pop. And just really apply it step by step as you go, putting as little or as much as you want. So I'm just going in with the second shade here, the enhanced shade, and I'm blending it into the crease, going upwards and outwards. It's going to be soft and subtle for a bit until I put the smoke shade, which is my favorite shade, in here. So this is giving me a soft, subtle glow that you can see when I get up close, like that. Now my favorite is, again, the smoke shade. And you can go as heavy or as light with this as you want. I actually love a good amount of it, so I might pack it on. Let's just see how it goes. And I'm focusing a lot of this on the outside corner because I want to bring my eyes upwards and outwards, kind of giving me that sort of Princess Jasmine, maybe even Mulan style eye, that very beautiful sort of feline flick almond shape eye. All of the Disney princesses have such beautiful eyes, and I hope to achieve that with the Exaggerize Bigger Brighter Eye palette that we're using. All right, so I love how that looks. We're going to do a little bit on the bottom and just a little bit. Let's go ahead and put some on this eye, packing it in the corner, blending it upwards and outwards. Again, if you're just now joining us, apologies for any technical issues, if I'm a little choppy or frozen. It's just that kind of day. But make sure that you're clicking the links that Team Tilbury is posting in the chat. She's going to answer a lot of the questions. I can't see too many of them. Apologies for that. So just packing in the corner, blending upwards and outwards. And what you do to the top, you really should do to the bottom. So I like to go in with my smudger brush from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'll apply a little bit to the bottom as well. So we did this smoke shade in the top corner. Normally I just do the bottom corner, but I just want to do the whole bottom eye. I find like these Disney princesses have such beautiful kind of sultry eyes. Some of them are more natural than others, but some wear a good amount of makeup. So I feel like if these princesses were real in real life, I feel like they'd be fans of Charlotte and they'd be wearing her products, and they would definitely get their hands on the Exaggerize Bigger Brighter Eyes palette. So I'm going to go in again with that smudger brush, and I want to use a little bit of this white prime shade in the inside corner. Do you see how that just gives you that really ethereal Disney princess pop? Now, last but not least, to just kind of make this sparkle extra awesome, I'm going to go in with the pop shade, and I'm going to go really close so you can watch this. This is with your finger, not a brush. And look at how this gives you the glitz and glamour of a Disney princess. Packing this on. And if you're a Disney prince out there, go ahead and wear this if you'd like. All right. I actually want more intensity. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of tap this with my finger in the corner. I love that Charlotte's products are easy to use, easy to choose, and skincare infused. So many of her products are just so easy to apply with your finger, like I said, with a brush, however you want it. If you have no makeup skills, trust me, Charlotte's products are the way to go. It's good for advanced makeup users. It's good for beginners. No matter what level you are on, the products speak for themselves and they're not difficult to use. So I just got this really beautiful kind of smoky, taupey terracotta, I guess you'd say. And to make things even easier, I'm going to be using a very simple classic brown eye pencil. So what I love about this pencil is it's really good for sensitive eyes, contact wearers. It's basically a powder pencil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to very messily, is that a word? Apply this to the corner of my eye. And then you can go in and with your finger, you can smudge this. So it's a soft powder pencil. And if you feel like, ooh, you don't want a harsh line, or maybe you mess up your wing, you can rub this with a brush. You could rub it with a finger, whatever you want. And it just kind of softly diffuses it and gives you this very pretty, soft, powdery wing. So this way you don't have to worry about a very crisp wing liner that has to be super perfect. No one's paying attention when you've got this very soft, powdery pencil. Literally, like I just made such a messy wing and I'm just going to go in with my finger and I'm going to very softly rub that. So it gives me the intensity of an eyeliner, but it's very blended and diffused. And so again, if you have terrible vision, sensitive eyes, this is safe for the waterline. So if you wanted to put a little bit inside your waterline, you absolutely can. I'm wearing my contacts right now, not my glasses. So I love that it just gives me, you know, a little bit of something, something. Okay, so those are my eyes. I feel like I definitely need to add a little bit of mascara. And of course, if you've seen my videos in the past, I love, love, love using Charlotte's Pillow Talk Push-Up Lash Mascara. It gives you 24-hour vertical lift. So even if you're not curling your lashes like me, it's going to lift them super high because it has this really awesome wand. One side or two sides are flat and two sides are combs. So the flat side is going to paint the product onto your lash like so. So instead of you having to work so hard to get the product off of the spoolie, it's already painted on using the paddle. Now I'm just going in with the comb side, and the comb side is separating, it's lifting, it's dragging the product through the lash to give me that 24-hour vertical lift. And I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom mascara or bottom lash line. And then I want you guys to see the difference between my eyes with mascara and my eyes without mascara. Do you guys see the difference? Look at this eye and look at this eye. This eye is so like literally Disney princess eye versus this tiny little wonky eye I have over here. So mascara makes such a difference. If you don't wear mascara, trust me, that was me years ago. Someone had misinformed me and told me that people with contacts cannot wear mascara. I found out that was a bold-faced lie, and someone went and put mascara on me for the first time, and it just changed my life. That's similar to Charlotte Tilbury's start to makeup. She was a very simple, plain little girl, and one day in her girls' school, she popped on some mascara, or they actually put mascara on her, and her whole life changed. People looked at her different, treated her differently, and she realized the power of one tube of mascara, how it could just change her world. And so she wanted to give that feeling to everybody. Hence, Charlotte Tilbury. 10 years now, similar to Disney. Hopefully one day we'll be celebrating our 100th year. All right. So let's see. I see a little bit in the chat here. Sorry that it's freezing. hard to follow, don't worry. The smudger brush is awesome. You can probably watch the recording of this and maybe it'll be a little bit cleaner. I am going to now do my lippies and then we're going to end in cheeks. So for my lips, I'm going to be using the lip cheek called Super Size Me. And I love this one for, you know, if you like a lip liner that's not too baby pink, this is a really great one. These are waterproof, long wearing. Here you go. And you can fill in your whole lip or just overline them if you want to. I like to fill in the whole lip. So this way, if your lipstick or gloss or anything comes off, you'll still have color. So for the lipstick, I'm going to be using our brand new, this is our Airbrush Flawless Lip Blurs, and the color I'm using is called Pillow Talk. What's great about this is it's a one swipe wonder. You just dip it in one time, smudge your lips, and you're done. This comes in 8 different shades. Again, I'm using the Pillow Talk Original. I love these. They feel like you have rose petals, I guess, on your lips. Now to end this look, I'm going to be using the brand new Hollywood Beauty Light wands. Again, we have the gorgeous little Tinkerbell here for our Disney 100 collaboration. And the shade I'm going to use is called Pink. So the blush is so cute. Again, it's got Tinkerbell on the packaging here. And we're going to pop it open. And I'm going to show you how to properly use these so you don't mess up your makeup bag. You're going to want to twist it to unlock. Twist it to unlock. Squeeze till you see just a little bit. And then you're going to lock it. You're going to lock it. Now I like to kind of do maybe 3 dots. But you could do 1. It's totally up to you. Oh my goodness. Did I just make a hidden Mickey? That was not on purpose. I will tell you that right now. But we're going to roll with it for our Disney 100 collaboration. And now I'm going to go in again with my Magic Complexion brush. And I'm just going to stipple this on. Again, this is the Hollywood Beauty Light wand in the shade Pink. I'm telling you right now, this color is one of our top sellers. You will get more compliments wearing this than any other blush you've ever worn. I can attest to that. And I love it because it just makes your cheeks look like little ornaments. I don't know. They just look like glowing balls of light. I love that pink shade. Put a little bit on the tip of your nose. And it just gives you this gorgeous, gorgeous sort of pink, I don't know, flushed look. Now for the highlight, I'm going to be using the shade Spotlight. Again, gorgeous Tinkerbell packaging. We see Tinkerbell here on the product as well. Love this for collectors of Disney. I'm a big fan. Again, twist to unlock, squeeze a little bit out till you see it. Then you're going to twist to lock it. Now we're going to just stripe the high planes of the face here and here, maybe a little bit right here. And we're just going to blend this right in. Again, you can use hands, brush, sponge. Maybe I'll use my hands for here. And I love this highlight. This is truly one of those highlights that you can be seen from outer space. You know, if Tinkerbell was flying through the night sky, she would definitely be able to spot you with this highlight. Super glowing, super gorgeous. The shade is pretty universal. We do also have one called Gold, which is also stunning if you're a little bit tanner and you want something not as light or bright as Spotlight. You could also use that one. Blending this here so that there's no lines, but just a little bit of a glow. And now what I'm going to do is one last go about, so I'm not too shiny. Although the whole point of this class is how to get that gorgeous glow with our Disney 100 and Charlotte Tilbury collection. One final powdering with our Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Again, you can purchase these products now on charlottetilbury.com or the Charlotte Tilbury app. You will not be able to find this in any stores, most stores throughout. So check out online. We'll have it in a couple places like our Beauty Wonderland. If you're in North America, we have one at the Grove in Los Angeles. Now to lock on this gorgeous look, I'm going to be using our Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, 16-hour wear. aloe vera, green tea. I don't want this look to go away, so I'm just going to set that. I have a little fan handy because it's hot here in Southern California, y'all. You know, they say we're in global boiling and I can feel it. But as long as I'm looking good, I'm feeling good. And I definitely look good and feel good using Charlotte's brand new Disney 100 and Charlotte Tilbury collaboration. Again, apologies if you've been on this and it's been a little choppy. You know, technology is not my number one forte, but makeup is. So hopefully you were able to pick up some amazing tips and tricks. Please stay tuned for our next YouTube that will be coming out soon. Get your hands on Charlotte's brand new Disney collection before it sells out, because it is here for a limited time. Follow me on Instagram for more tips and tricks, or if you have any questions on products I used, if you missed it, you can find me on Instagram at Rashina Green Artistry. And feel free to add me, DM me. Love to be your friend and get your hands on that Disney products before they are gone. All I know is this makes me want to run, not walk, to Disneyland, get my Disney fix, my Tinkerbell fix. And I hope you all love it. A match made in heaven, Disney and Charlotte Tilbury. Have an amazing rest of your day wherever you are around the world. And I hope you enjoyed the magic. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.